I see the enemy. I see the enemy.
I think I'm Master P. Feel like the last done, I built a masterpiece. I hear the demons talking, I think they after me. Y'all niggas Pharisees, I think I'm Maccabees. Yelling Illuminati, I think I'm Machiavelli. Feeling like Malcolm Little, that's what the captain tell me. Feed your spirit food, just let it pack your belly. Feds hating the camps, I think they tapped the celly. I'm in the wilderness, captain tell me. Feed your spirit food, just let it pack your belly. Feds hating the camps, I think they tapped the celly. I'm in the wilderness, I think I'm John the Baptist. They wanna burn my Bible, I told my mom to stash it. They hear it in my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow is addictive, I let it calm the addicts. You lacking the faith, Ripley's, believe it or not. I steady all the time, yeah, I got the cipher on lock. We was in the streets, used to keep the heater on cock. Now I'm building the church, I think I'm Peter the Rock.
I'm bad about it, I think I'm Master P. Feel like
Wow. Wow. Hey, I want to say shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI BAHASHM YAHAWASHI. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Knows in this gospel, bro, I lift up the standard of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI, wherever it may be. You know, at this point, it's safe to say that the men of the great millstone are the prophets of the Lord. I have no respect. I've lost all respect for these other groups at this point. You know, it's a shame that we've come this far as a nation, and yet Jake still has resorted back into doing worldly things. And we're not against gatherings and dancing and having fun. I mean, you know, that's part of who we are. That's what we do. But it's to the point, like, do anybody really take this truth serious anymore, man? Okay, like, for one thing, Passover, if you guys claim to believe in Yahawashi, and you believe in the spirit and what Yahawashi came to do to restore the nation back to the Father, if you believe in that, then you will conduct yourself as such, man. Okay, you wouldn't be having concerts and men dancing, and look at this guy, man. You got a group, you know, whoever this dude is, like some Benjamin rapper or something, I don't know, but this guy's at the Passover, and he's just break dancing and dancing in front of these women, and half these women may have husbands in there, and then you're seeing these women salivate and throw their dresses down. And I'm not saying that they're doing it like on video, but you can tell in the mind, women love to see men perform. So, you know, it's madness, man. And you got this bozo right here, which I'm thinking this is Barney Mac or some shit, but I believe this is the head dude from GOCC, if I'm not mistaken, Rakarshiya. I think this is him. Okay, and I'm saying it because I'm looking at the eyes. Nigga look like Barney Mac, but I'm looking at the eyes, and they used to call them bubble eye blackfish, okay? And I can see why he get the name, you know, why he deems the name. But ain't no way in hell this guy should be acting like a straight up monkey at a Passover that we supposed to be celebrating and commemorating YAHAWASHI. Like, these men, they have no real sense of urgency. And they don't believe that America is going to be destroyed, man. Because for one thing, where's your Hebrew garb? Okay, now it looked like he got the tassels on the side. But at the end of the day, where's your garment at, man? Okay, and who give you the authority to do this in front of the congregation? Like, this is commemorating YAHAWASHI. And you got these adulterous women there, these silly women sitting up here egging him on, man. Oh my God, look at the elder. Ain't no way in hell if I had a woman, she would be at, if we were both in the truth, and we had to come to a pass. So ain't no way in hell my woman gonna be in front of some men doing this shit, man. I have to go up there. I would have to fuck this nigga up, man, if he was trying to play on this road. And this proves how weak you men are. You men are weak and you're effeminate, man, because you allow this madness. You supposed to took this dude head first and threw him off the stage because you got women and you got children there, and he's putting on a damn freak show in front of them. Giving the women all
see the enemy.
Because that's exactly what these hoes are doing, man. Look at this guy. Clown show. If that's who I think it is, that may not be him, but I'm assuming that will be him because I know they wear all white, you know. So I don't know. That may be him, that may not be him, but from what it looked like him. If it's not, then Salakia. But even though this is still off, you know, this is off because this is not of YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, we in a time now, all hell is getting ready to break loose. It's like they're not even teaching about all hell breaking loose. They're not teaching about the kingdom. They're not teaching about YAHAWASHI. Okay, they're not teaching about World War III. And this is the same group that teach you that Edomites and heathens is going to make it. So you know that the Lord is not dealing with these guys, man. And this is why at GMS, man, I'm blessed to be part of such a solid brotherhood, man. Because, you know, we teach our men that the solemnity and the sincerity and the simplicity of YAHAWASHI is what it's all about. Because we hide behind YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, YAHAWASHI was not doing this in his Passover. Okay, upon our Passover out of Egypt, we was not doing this, man. Okay, it was a solemn assembly and it was of urgent matter because the plagues were hitting. Then they would say, well, what about Josiah Passover? Look, man, y'all keep using that or y'all won't. At the end of the day, Josiah was not YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, he was not YAHAWASHI, period. And that doesn't give you excuse to do what he did because, in fact, he didn't die for you. YAHAWASHI did. Okay, so let's get if I get up simplicity in YAHAWASHI real quick, because these men, it's to the point the Most High is getting ready to take these men out. All right, and I mean, it's YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is getting ready to take these men out, and that's all I'm gonna say, man. Okay, so this is the book of 2 Corinthians 11, and I'm gonna start at verses 1. It says, "Which the Most High ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me, before I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I've espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to the anointed." But when you look at these guys Passover and the stuff that they're doing in front of the congregation, bigging themselves up like they're just, you know, like they're just these righteous men of understanding, you know, that they're these extravagant men. They're basically pissing off YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. Because like I said, these Passovers are to commemorate these men and not the Heavenly Father and His Son when it's the Lord's Passover. Okay, this looks like GOCC's Passover. Okay, and like I said, if this is who I think it is, the nigga got a box fade, look like he got a lining, no beard on his face, which they become nothing but a glorified Baptist church. Now look at her. Look at this woman right here. You can see her. She just all amazed. She's like, oh, my God, look at the elder. Get down. And you got this bozo here. And let's just say if this is his woman in front of him. For one thing, she's standing in front of him. Second of all, and I'm not saying this is his woman, but hypothetically, it's just the point that she shouldn't even be there. Okay, but he looks more mesmerized, this guy with the dreads, with the long hair. He looks more mesmerized and turned on than she do, man. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna get no man this type of credit doing this shit in front of my woman, man. And I'm not saying that this is his woman, but it's women there. All right? And it says, for I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin for Yahawashi. But I bear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahawashi, man. Okay? And that's the point, man. The simplicity that's in Yahawashi. It says, for he that come and preacheth another Yahawashi, whom we have not preached, and hey, this guy is teaching that heathens can make it. Okay? He's not even out on the streets anymore. He don't even really prescribe to the One West doctrine. So a lot of times when you hear them say One West camps, we don't even include GOCC. Okay? Because they ain't nothing but a bunch of false prophets anyway. They're nothing but a glorified Baptist church. Okay? They call it Most High higher. And the Lord is going to take that whole group out, man, because I don't see no elect being among them. But then again, you know, the Lord is going to save who he's going to save. But the leaders of this group, they're through. All right. And it says, whom we have not preached, or if ye received another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with it. All right. And right now, hey, this is what we have in Israel. Okay. You have sincere camps like Great Millstone and our affiliates. But I mean, honestly speaking, I don't really see any more sincerity in these other Israelite groups. Okay. Now you may have men in those groups that are sincere, but I don't really see those other groups being sincere, especially the leadership. Okay.
Learn the ghetto gospel at the movie.
Then you got these guys here. You got the gangbangers. You got the gangbangers of Israel. And this group, man, these men are a bunch of total reprobates, man. If I've ever seen it. And these guys, they worse than these guys because, for one thing, these men come directly out of us, so they should know better. But like I said, men
about it. I think I'm masterpiece. Feel like the last done. Okay. I built a masterpiece. I hear the demons talking. I think they after me. Y'all niggas Pharisees. I think I'm Maccabees. Yelling Illuminati. I think I'm Machiavelli. Feeling like Malcolm Little. That's what the captain tell me. Feed your spirit food. Just let it pack your belly. Feds hating the camps. I think they tapped the celly. I'm in the wilderness. I think I'm John the Baptist. They wanna burn my Bible. I told my mom to stash it. They hear it in my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow is addictive, I let it calm the addicts. You lacking the mom to stash it. They hear it in my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow is addictive, I let it.
Niggas, man. These niggas are still in the world, man. Like, you wouldn't be able to distinguish these dudes from a nigga on the block, for real. You know? Because you better believe a lot of them still correspond with a lot of niggas in the world when they ain't got to. And we understand you gonna have things to do in the world. You got business. But a lot of these men, man, hey, when they come from their little classes and camps, man, hey, they out there on the block posted, man. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they're not, they still are affiliated with niggas in the world. And they probably still partake in a lot of the same shit. You know, you can't see the new man in these men because they ain't never put up the addicts.
You lacking the faith,
these ain't nothing but
please
niggas with
believe
Bibles
it or
that know
not.
they're
I
Israelites.
steady all the time, yeah,
Man,
I got the
worse.
secret on lock.
Look at this dude, man. What the fuck is this for? Like, half hood, half holy. Well, wait a minute, man. You can't have your foot in the world. You gonna be hood or you gonna be holy? What you gonna do? Because when you holy, you don't need to be hood, nigga. And then he's standing there with the fucking blick. Like, what's the purpose of this? What are you trying? What are you trying to project? Like, are you trying to project the image that you tough? Like, what are you doing, man? Are you trying to intimidate the congregation? Are you trying to? What's this? This is like some Israelite no cowards type shit. What do you need that for? If you among men that's supposed to be spiritual and men of the Lord, why would you need to have your gun out? Especially when you are in a secured setting. What's the point of having that, brother? Now, if you had it in your car, whatever, for whatever fucking reason, for whatever you did, whatever rough part of the neighborhood you, and so be it. But why do you need that? And you got kids in there, man. See, this is what we talking about, man. This is what we treat. This is why we tell you brothers that follow us, man. Hey, be careful on who you listen to and who you follow after, man. Okay, these men are not the prototype example on what Yahawashi was telling us to do. Okay, these men will get you, and they're going to get Israel rolled on as a collective. Okay, but the difference between us and them, the Most High is not going to have mercy on majority of these guys, man. And we're hoping that he have mercy on us. But this is not the way to go, man, okay? This is just uncalled for. And he got that stupid lineup, okay? He got that fucking black woman Douglas, like, what are you mad for, bro? Like, you at a Passover, chill. You know,
Was in
what
the
fuck?
streets used to keep the heater on
And
cock.
then
Now,
the leadership is the problem because they allow this. Look at this guy. Look at this nigga right here. Okay, look at this guy. This man is, what the fuck is he sitting in a king's chair anyway? Like, nigga, you ain't got the victory. You ain't made it up out of here yet. You gotta turn out your own salvation like us, brother. What are you doing? Look at him. He just leaned into the side like he just knowing. Then everybody in the congregation is worshiping this nigga like he's somebody special. That's no form of humility there, bro. No form of humility. But see, they do that because they want to mimic Nate, man. And we keep telling you that these guys, they took the bag. This guy leaning back on the side like he's important. Look at this. Look at this. This is not the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man. And then they say that we're hating. No, we're not hating, but we're just pointing out the obvious that, bro, you guys are giving Israel the wrong perception. Because when people come into this truth, this is what they think is about. Instead of teaching and giving glory to the Savior, this is what they think is about, man. It's all about looking good. It's all about the flashy garments. It's all about the Hebrew hip-hop talk. You know, it's all about
building the
women,
church,
the
I think I'm Peter the Rock.
You're not teaching men the right way. And you got this man here. Look at this guy. A king with a fitted hat on, man. And I mean, these guys make it a purpose to wear goddamn hats. Okay, my thing is, if you so ashamed of your goddamn bald, just stop shaving your goddamn head, man. Which this is a marketing gimmick. But it's just like, this guy makes it a business to wear a damn hat. Like, nigga, do you sleep with a fitted hat on too? It's like, my, oh my, this is ridiculous, man. It's not even that deep. You would think that you would catch the man without the hat on for at least once to show some type of sincerity. But he makes it an effort to wear that goddamn hat, man. And it's not the fact we're not against fitted hats. I wear fitted hats, man. It's a Greek custom. We all wear that bullshit here. But come on, bro. At the Passover, in the room, it's supposed to be a solemn assembly. What are you doing, bro? This is why, hey, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI gonna destroy them guys, man. And honestly speaking, hey, when we send up our curses, on all you niggas that ain't right. And we in the week of the Passover, so the Most High is getting ready to start dropping Jake, man. Okay, don't be surprised we see a lot of these guys end up in bad car wrecks. Okay, end up locked up some goddamn where, end up on the side of the road, sick. You know, a lot of them took the jab. Don't be surprised when we see a lot of these men in a predicament that they ain't gonna be able to get themselves out of because of their behaviors. You know, sick of this shit, man. But anyway, let's go back from here to Amos. Matter of fact, let's go here to Matthew 23 real quick. All right, so this is the book of Matthew 23, and I'm going to start at verses 1. It says, Then spake YAHAWASHI to the multitude, to his disciples, saying, The scribes and Pharisees sit in the seat of Moses. They sit in Moses' seat now because these are the men that project the law, and you keep the law, but yet they're not keeping it. You know, men tell you to keep the law, but yet they have bald heads. Okay, this is the hypocrisy that's going on in our nation, man. Okay, Jake think everything is a damn joke. And, hey, the Most High is not playing with you. The Lord is not playing with Jake, man. Okay, these niggas really think that the Lord is something to play with. The Lord is not to be played with. He is to be feared. And if you taking that Passover lightly and you partying and dancing like it's just some type of feast in 1999, then the Most High is going to visit you, man, because that's not what he told us to do. Okay, we're not against partying and dancing, but that's a time and place for that. When we get in the kingdom, hey, man, turn up as much as you like. Shit, I'm going to be right next to you turning up. Shit, Lord's will I make it on the first try. But right now, this ain't the time to turn up. We got work to do. Okay, we got work to do. We got to get the kingdom so we can get to the turn up, man. So you dudes think that we at GMS are just a bunch of stoics. We sit in dark closets chanting and doing shit and just have our head glued in the scriptures 24/7. Nah, that ain't always the case, man. Okay, we do things. We have lives. We have families. We have children. You know what I'm saying? Brothers have women. We do things. We have fun. We do things with our families. We do things with brothers, but we don't publicize shit like that. Like on Passover, man, you know, we had a solemn assembly. We did the Passover. We ate the Passover, the bitter herb, the unleavened bread, you know, the wine. And once we shut down the services, then, you know, we were just talking among brothers and we was reflecting. Okay, we were reflecting and rejoicing among ourselves, hoping that the Lord had mercy on us, man. Okay, and this is why, hey, the men of the great millstone, the Lord is going to have mercy on the majority of us, man, because we are sincere. And it says, and wherever they bid before you, bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not after their works, for they say and do not. Right, they say things, but they don't do them. Okay, like I said, this man is sitting in a king's chair, sitting in king's palaces, man. You know, here you pay $200-something, I think, for a ticket, and yet you sitting in that plastic and that hard ass red chair, that banquet chair. But yet these two guys, they exalted over the congregation, and this dude is leaning back, like he's just the Most High or something. You know, Jake played too much, man. Hey, people in your congregation gonna start to wake up to the bullshit. Okay, because believe it or not, man, though they got a lot of zombies in these groups, some of these guys ain't rocking with that, man. Okay, some of these guys are literally, they're camp shopping now because they looking at it like, wait a minute, I want a place that I can learn and become a teacher. And to wake up Israel, man. Like when I moved to Kansas City, it was my desire to become a teacher and to prophesy. I wanted to do it. Okay, it was a scary thing. Well, first, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I don't really want. Okay, I put it to you this way. I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to do it. So I was burning to do it. I didn't want to do it. My flesh didn't want to do it, but my spirit wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I kept telling myself, I said, man, I got to go do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. To the point, the spirit just had me to go out there and we did it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to be exalted. It wasn't to be some type of king. I didn't even want to be a head of a camp, man. I didn't want that. I didn't want that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Looking over other men, dealing with other men's bullshit, man. I didn't want to have to deal with that. But hey, the Lord, like, here you go. Take it. Take the rock and run with it. You know? But these men, they want it because it comes with a sudden of power and strength and control. Which, how should I say? He didn't come here to destroy men's lives, but to save them. You know? So, hey. But it says here, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all they work they do for to be seen of men, and they make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts and of the chief seats in the synagogues, and greetings in marketplace, and to be called of men, Rabbi, Rabbi. Okay, and this is the spirit that these men are coming in, because they want to be the top dudes, man. They don't care about Yahawashi. Okay, Yahawashi is not in these men's thoughts, and they don't care about him. And their mindset, Yahawashi was weak. Okay, he was weak. He didn't allow anything. He was born, you know. Yeah, he had spiritual power. He was the son of the Messiah, but he didn't embrace the turn-up culture, which Yahawashi did turn up when he needed to. Okay, just because it wasn't written in the scriptures, every fucking party he went to and turned up doesn't mean he didn't have fun. Okay, you think they didn't turn up when he turned the water to wine at the wedding? You didn't think they turned up then? Okay, you didn't think Yahawashi turned up with his disciples, man? They had their songs and their dances and their hands. Of course, he had his fun, you know. But overall, when it came to teaching, this is what he do.
Tap the celly. I'm in the wilderness. I think I'm John the Baptist. They want to burn my Bible. I told my mom to stash it. They hear it in my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow was addictive. I let it calm the addicts. You lacking the faith, Ripley's, believe it or not. I steady all the time. Yeah, I got the cipher on lock. We was in the streets, used to keep the heater on cock. Now I'm building.
See, and the Most High got a special, the Most High gonna meet these guys with a special type of adversity. Watch. When Esau rose, when he come after these guys, hey, watch how that shit gonna end up for him. Watch what I tell you. When Esau rose, when the Most High sent this devil in to clean up Israel, because, hey, he ain't only coming for us. He coming for all of these people. But see, the difference is he's gonna have fun with these other groups because they gonna get carnal. Okay, they not gonna hide behind Yahweh. They gonna get carnal as hell. And ain't no spiritual power coming to these men. They already put their faith in a gun. Oh, yeah, well, we got sticks. Okay, well, we're going to see how far Esau got a billion sticks compared to your 100 sticks. Now what you going to do? Esau can set a van outside your schools and he can melt you from the inside in. What you gonna do there? And enough training at the range gonna prevent that. So yeah, you guys getting ready. You getting ready to meet Yahawashi, man, like face to face. The Lord's getting ready to judge you openly to your face, man. He goes into when your sins find you out, you know, because it shouldn't be like this. But we understand that this is prophecy, man, because this is shit Jake do. But it says here, but all they works they do for it to be seen of men, and they make broad their phylacteries to enlarge the borders of their garments and love the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogues, man. Okay, and they said, well, we ain't in the synagogue now, brother. Come on, man. Don't be simple, Jake. Okay, just because we're not in the physical synagogue, man, where are you teaching at? You go into the streets, you have your little classrooms, you have your little buildings and stuff like that. That could represent a modern-day synagogue, man. Okay, it ain't nothing but a fucking building of worship. That's all it really is. All right? So anyway, let's go from here to the book of Amos. Amos 5, Salakia, not Joel. Because there's so many scriptures we can get on these guys, man. But, you know, we just going to keep it short and simple, you know, and get to the point. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 7, and I'm going to start at verses 2. It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, all the living, and all the living will lay it to his heart. Because like I said, Jake is always a fucking joke with these guys, man. They never, like, every high holy day is a turn up. Like, we have high holy days for that, man. We have high holy days when we turn up and when we drink and we cook and, you know, we dance, talk shit, you know, get extra, you know, get nice, get extra nice, you know. We have days for that, brothers. But must we do it on every high holy day? Must we do it on the Passover? Must we do it on the Day of Atonement? You know what I'm saying? Must we do it on a top high holy days? According to these guys, everything is a turn up. Passover, turn up. Feast of Dedication, turn up. Purim, turn up. You know, Feast of First Fruits, turn up. You know, and those are days you can have fun on. But overall, it's like every high holy day, it tops the last. Shit, this nigga Nate, he may just come in on a jet this time, man, because you know that guy's extremely proud. But it reads here, it says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting. It says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Okay, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better, right? And these guys, they don't like to embrace suffering, you know, and I get it. We've suffered since we've been a nation. I get it. But we got to endure a little more, man. And that's not saying that just look for shit to mope about. Nah, man, find peace within your life, man. Eliminate the shit you don't need in your life and get it out, man. Work on yourself, work on your mental. You know what I'm saying? Cut out certain habits and stuff like that if you can, you know, and work on yourself. Give yourself as much ease as possible in this world of hell, because it is hard, man. You know, we ain't telling you guys to just be suffering all the time, but we in a bad predicament right now. You know, the Lord had to put on suffering like a garment. Yahawashi had to suffer. And we know that sounds bad to you guys. Oh, who wants to suffer? I get it. Nobody wants to suffer. It's not fun. But overall, we believe that it will come with the purification and we will be whole, man. Because in the kingdom, brothers, we're not going to suffer like this. We're not going to be in trouble. We're not going to be down on ourselves. We're not going to have bad habits, man. Okay? We're not going to hate one another. You see? And it says here, sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. But the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. Okay? And these guys are portraying the acts of fools. You know, dancing, this dude sitting up here dancing like he's fucking Bozo the Clown, twirling the hat, flipping it through his legs, putting it on his head. You know, Barney Mac looking dude, man. You know, and then you stupid women are sitting there. Oh my God, he just, you know, getting all wet, man. And you got men there. That shit fucking pisses me off, man. That's that adult dude. You know, if you a leader of a congregation, you supposed to, you're not supposed to be you're not supposed to be accessible to the women, man. Especially when you know they got husbands. You know, because you know these women ain't got no discipline, man. They all over the place. They like hypergamy. By you being the head of that congregation, you already got a one-up on every married man in there. And then they women is looking at you. You think they ain't thinking about that at night? They bitches will kick an argument with you so you can break up with them so they can go be with another dude. I would have snatched that nigga off that stage, man. It couldn't be me. But it says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. For as a crackling of thorn on the pot, so is laughter of the fool. Also, this is vanity. But surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know? And we oppressed. We oppressed by other Israelites, believe it or not. Okay? Other niggas is worse than the so-called white man, because other niggas will have you in slavery. Other niggas will put you to death. Other niggas attack you. All right? Other niggas will try to make you look bad. And the list goes on. Okay? Amos 5, and I'm going to start at 21, and I ended. I hate and despise your feast days. He's talking about Israel. And I will not smell your solemn assembly. Okay? So the Most High has just said he's not with this. It's not with this. Look at this shit. Scripture say you're not supposed to have unbelieving in the past. Then you got men with bald heads in there. People just doing what the hell they want to do. And this is what Jake think an Israelite is being about. They think this is what it's all about. See, niggas don't count the cost as to what they're part of. They don't know what they're part of. Because in their mindset, they're like, oh, well, shit, we could do the same. We can do the same thing we did before we knew we Israelites. We just know we Israelites now. We can still party and dance and smoke and do all this shit. You know, because believe it or not, this is the same thing they were doing before they came into the knowledge. And they don't take the knowledge serious. They don't embrace the suffering. They don't look at Yahawashi's example and say we must follow that example. But instead, they want to steer from that. They're like, we don't want to deal with that. You know, we like the fact that, you know, we got the garments, we got the, you know, we Israelites, we kings and all this other stuff. But when it comes to playing the role of being in the role of a prophet, they ain't trying to hear that. Oh, y'all too depressing. Well, wait a minute. Yahawashi was depressed, man. You can read that in Isaiah 53. It say he was stricken with many griefs and sorrows. When you go into the word sorrows and griefs, it goes into mental infirmities, man. He suffered a lot mentally because of shit he had to deal with you jakes, man. So, come on, brothers, man. This is, man, this is the same shit they do with the fucking family. They just know the Israelites. Good job, man. He need his ass whooped. Popping his hips in front of my fucking lady, man. Oh, man. Bro, when we get the power, man, I'm just say it this way, bro. When we get that spiritual power and the Lord let us get our hands on you fucking nigga, bro, you Jake's got to get cleaned up, man. Okay, you got to get clean. I pray to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. He gives us that power, and we going to just do what we got to do. Okay, long hair, dread
Them shot. I see the enemy.
That's all Jake want to do, man. You know, that's all Jake want to do. You know? Anyway, and it says, and I hate and I despise your feast days, and I will not smell of your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither would I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. So the Lord ain't dealing with your Passovers, man. Ain't dealing with none of y'all. He's not dealing with IUIC Passover. He's not dealing with the ISUPK Passover. He's not dealing with GOCC Passover. He's not dealing with the Sakari Passover. The Lord is not dealing with none of you groups, man. Okay, and I'm willing to bet our best dollar on that. The Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, is not dealing with none of you. And it says, though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither would I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. So take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melodies of thy viols, but let judgment run down as waters and righteousness as a mighty stream. Okay, so that's the point. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI said, let judgment run down. Peace, peace. And there's no peace. Get that in Jeremiah real quick, not end it. Yep, Jeremiah 8 and 11. Yep, Jeremiah 6. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get the one in this is actually a good one, but I was looking for the other one. They say that I think it's the 5th chapter. So this is the book of Jeremiah 6, and I'm going to start at 11. It says, therefore, I am full of the fear of the Lord. I am weary with holding it in, and I will pour it out upon the children abroad and upon the assembly of young men together. For even a husband with a wife should be taken, the age with him that is full of his days, man. And you're going to be taken in the Lord's wrath, man. And that houses should be turned to others with their fields and wives together. And you got your wives in these places, right? For I will stretch out my hands upon the inhabitants of the land, says Yahawah, and from the least of them even into the greatest of them, everyone is given into covetousness. And from the prophet even into the priest, everyone dealeth falsely, okay? Even your leaders falsely. It says, and they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. But were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? It says, nay, were they not all ashamed? Neither could they blush. Therefore, they shall all fall among them that fall. And at the time that I visit them, they should be cast down, thus says the Lord, man. Okay? So, hey, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, man, he's getting ready to visit you, other groups. Okay, he's not dealing with that. And, hey, just keep on, man. You know? Because the scriptures say that they said that the Lord would neither do good, neither will he do evil. You know? But anyway, I'm going to end it there.